It is 11 minutes before 9 o'clock. Now, commemorating the 263rd birthday of a great composer, Mozart, the commemorative festival will be taking place this month. Conducted by Richard Cook, the festival will include more than 20 events across 3 cities in Gauteng. Now, the festival has been in existence for 10 years now and has included some of the country's best classical musicians. And this year will celebrate his quirky sense of humor through the theme Ein Musikalischer Spass, meaning the musical joke. It'll look at the various forms of humor, from slapstick to irony and everything in between. But to tell us more, we joined in studio by Alexander Tinder-Smith, Chief Administrator of the festival, and Penye Modiane, who is a tenor vocalist. Very good morning to you two and a warm welcome.
Thank you, Simpiwe. Lovely to be here.
I'm going to start with you. Now, this is huge. I mean, 20 events across 3 cities in Gauteng, and this event has been in existence for the past decade or so. Take us through why it was conceptualized in the first place.
Well, there was always room for more classical music in Johannesburg, and it was sort of quite small to begin with. It actually began more than 10 years ago, but we're sort of commemorating the reimagining of the festival from 10 years ago.
Okay.
So it started off as just a weekend, and then in 2009 it was decided to expand it into a week with 20 or so events. And so we've spent the last 10 years sort of building up classical music exposure in Johannesburg.
I'm sure there is a theme, isn't there?
There is.
What does it entail?
So this year the theme is Ein Musikalischer Spass, meaning the musical joke. And we've always looked at different aspects of Mozart's work. We've looked at folk tales. He's had lots of influence from sort of masquerade or dance, and this year we're looking at the particular theme of humor, and so we've tried to encompass all the various forms of humor in the festival, and we've got a little bit of direct sort of slapstick and physical humor, and then we've got more sort of irony and wit and slightly more intellectual humor.
Right. Now, Penye, you've been in the industry for quite a while now. You've taken South African opera to the world stage. I mean, you've been on the show a couple of times before. So what's your role in this festival, and what can people expect from you?
Well, I'm doing the Viennese concert, which is the opening of the festival next Saturday and Sunday, 19th and 20th of January. And my role is just to sing some nice Viennese songs. I'm singing one Viennese song, the Dein ist mein ganzes Herz, and I'm singing the La Danza, which is a Rossini song, so which is I think it's beautiful to be part of this festival. Indeed,
and why was it important for you to be part of this particular festival?
Well, you know, I think the audience is in Johannesburg is lovely. I think I love entertaining the audience in Johannesburg that has been more supportive to me as a young star, and growing up in Garanku and coming to Johannesburg to perform. It has been lovely to entertain the audience here.
All right. Now, Alexander, do you think classical or opera music is getting the much needed support that it should be getting?
Look, it could always be getting more, but we do our best to keep it active and to keep it going. And you know, we work very hard for it not to disappear, because I think there are lots of arts forms and festivals and organizations at the moment that are disappearing. So we're working really, really hard to keep everything live and current and accessible, and we hope that
I get a sense that you're trying to say that there is a lot more room for improvement, isn't there?
Well, I don't want to make a platform.
Right. Okay.
But we always have room for more support.
Quickly take us through the details, the dates, and some of the cities that the events will be taking place in.
So the preview for the festival, as Penye mentioned, is next weekend, the 19th and 20th of January. That's the Viennese New Year, and tickets are available from CompuTicket. Okay. Then the festival kicks off properly on the 25th of January with a chamber music recital, and it will run all the way till the 3rd of February. All information can be found on our website. It's www.join-mozart-festival.org, and all the programs and the information and the venues and the ticket prices and how to book can be found there.
All right. Now, Penye, just a quick one. Where can we get hold of the tickets, and how much are they costing? Do you know?
From 190 to 350, at CompuTicket, so people can find tickets there. All right. And I think we still need more audience for the Viennese concert, so please, people must go out there and buy tickets. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks to you too. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you,
time.
Simpiwe.
Thank you very much.
Well, that is Alexander Tinder-Smith and Penny Modiane talking to us about the Mozart Festival, which is set to take place later on this month. It's now back to Usiswin.